Good evening, folks. This is Dan Stafford, your host with Midwestern Geek in Cali, video casting from lovely Temecula, California, summer's winter home. And here we are. It's a few weeks before Christmas. I'm starting to get into the holiday spirit a little bit. So I've got one of my own designs for a Christmas shirt on here. I'll give you the original artwork here. Very Xmas. Yeah, I'm a fan of the X-Files, and let's do that one more time. The Lone Gunman. And then, wait, that Christmas, is that a Christmas tree? Really? Having fun with it. And of course, there's Dana and Fox. And the ever-present flashlights, and even worse, that smoking man. Wow. It's tricky to play with this camera like this. All right. So I tried live streaming again. I'm playing with OBS, Open Broadcast Studio, to do live streaming, and it is just being cantankerous and difficult. I'd like to be able to do nice effects and stuff like that and do live streams, but so far I've found live streaming to be anything but reliable. It's like irritating as all get out because I want to do some of the cool stuff. And what really works the best to get you guys a reliable show is the plain Jane webcam software that came with this Logitech webcam. It works the best. It just in record mode, it actually records. And I'm just not thrilled with that. Anyway, as I mentioned on the last show, I'm interested in having a co-host on here at least monthly, someone local that's into geek, tech, paranormal, pop culture, sci-fi, comics, all that kind of stuff. I'm looking to find a co-host at least once a month. I think we'll have a better show at least on that day when we have two people in a good conversation going rather than just me being a talking head. You know, I appreciate all you guys watching me, but I know by myself that I have trouble with talking this long. It's kind of anyway, and on for that. If you're interested, hit me up. Go to www.midwesterngeekincali.com. Take a look over to the right. There's a link to email me. You can hit me up on Twitter at MidwestGeekCali on Twitter. You can email me at midwesterngeekincali@gmail.com. And let me know if you're interested in co-hosting this thing. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to talk about tonight. I'm probably going to be late putting up the show notes on the blog and all that kind of stuff. It's getting late and I'm getting pretty tired. It's been a long week. I put in a lot of long days during the week and sleep pretty much 5 to 6 hours. 6 hours is really good for me during the week. And it's hard for me to come and do an actual live animated show when I'm kind of beat at the end of the week. And I don't know any other time that I can actually come and visit with all of you. So this is it. But there's a couple of cool stories up. One is Intel Optane memory. This is a form of memory that plugs into an M2 slot on your computer, which is a newer slot. It's a newer interface. It is very fast. It acts a lot like RAM, and it can definitely boost your RAM. But what it does is it picks up data that you commonly use on the hard drive that you use a lot, and caches it into some very fast memory on an M2 slot. It usually comes in 32 to 64 gig. I want to say, I think 32, anywhere from 10 to 32. It might even go up to 64. It's pretty new, and I don't have a lot of experience with Optane, so I'm looking if anyone has been using a machine that's running Optane. I'd like to hear about it. It seems pretty cool. So, hit me up at Midwestern Geek in Cali at gmail.com, or go over and hit me up on Twitter at MidwestGeek Cali, and let me know what you think. Anybody that's in the Facebook discussion group, if you've used it or know somebody that has, feel free to get any comments from them and see how they like it. That's one story. The other story is they're talking about doing acoustic internet, basically using existing speakers and cameras, kind of the way you would use Li-Fi or Wi-Fi. Turn a speaker into a transmitter and microphone. Sorry, I should have said speakers and microphones. Turn speaker into a transmitter and microphone into a receiver just with software. Use ultrasound to send data, particularly for Internet of Things. But here we go again. But anyway, with that, I also see it as a means of possibly increasing bandwidth or reliability in places where there's a lot of interference with radio signals, and particularly when it comes to 5G coming around, because the frequencies 5G operates at do not penetrate obstacles as well as, say, Wi-Fi or current cellular data. So it's going to be another data path. And there's a company that's out there developing it. There's an article here. I'm going to need to use my glasses for a minute. I know they glare in the camera, but I can't do much about it. There's a company called Trillbit, Trillbit. Trillbit, it's a new startup, and they're developing this technology. And it sounds really interesting. This story's up on networkworld.com. And it is pretty cool, I think. It's the first time I've seen anything about this, but instantly it made sense to me, especially for IoT. But I also think it could be useful in upping bandwidth for streaming in the home, for instance. So, on that note, as you can tell, I'm pretty tired. I've already done this show once and the stream completely failed, recorded nothing to YouTube, so I'm a little frustrated and tired, and I still wanted to come out and talk to you guys for a little bit. And check this out. I will get notes into the blog at www.midwesterngeekincali.com, and hope everybody's having fun decorating for the holidays. I'm looking forward to doing a little more holiday themed stuff coming up. And on that note, happy Vulcan fingers to you from the Agent of 42. May there never be a rogue wave in your coffee mug, and may your holiday decorations always shine and go up easy. Thanks, and have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you guys again next week, hopefully with a little bit better show and a little less tired. We'll see.